Hey, first graders, it's Mrs. Seals back for our next science lab. So we started our unit on what we call natural resources, which hopefully you remember are things that are made by the earth and that we use. So remember, natural means it's comes from the earth, it's not man-made, and a resource is something that we use. So we have talked about soil, we've talked about water. This week we are going to be talking about rocks. So let's get started. Your target says I can identify how rocks, soil, and water are used to make products. This week, we're just focusing on rocks, though. Excuse me. All right, so rocks, oh goodness, there we go. Rocks are a solid mixture of minerals that was formed in the Earth's crust. So rocks are made out of minerals, and the Earth's crust is the outer layer of the Earth. So the Earth is divided up into different layers. The outside layer where we live is called the crust, and the crust is made up of rocks. There are lots of different products that we use every day that you may not even realize are made out of rocks or contain rocks or minerals. One example are houses and buildings. A lot of them are made out of rocks. Bricks are made out of rocks that we use to make homes and buildings. Jewelry, um, any kind of like gemstone is a rock, comes from a rock. And there are even minerals in a lot of the foods we eat. Salt contains a mineral called sodium. Um, Products like milk and cheese contain a mineral called calcium, which gives you very strong bones. And minerals are very healthy for you. Also, the roads and streets and sidewalks and parking lots, all of those are made out of cement, which is basically crushed up rocks that are mixed in with water and a certain type of glue. So we use rocks in lots of different ways. Rocks are extremely important. Chalk that you write with on the sidewalk is also made of a rock. Um, Baby powder, if that's something you use, maybe after you take a bath or shower, is made from a rock called talc. So there are many, many, many uses of rocks, and they're very important to us. So in addition to talking about products we make out of rocks, we're going to be talking about different ways we can describe rocks. Rocks can look very different. Here I have some rocks that are sorted by size. Size is one way that we can describe and compare and sort rocks. Here I have all the small rocks, medium rocks, large rocks. We can also describe and sort rocks by their color. You can see these rocks are sorted. I have all the white rocks, grayish brown or grayish black, brown, and spotted rocks. So color is another way we can sort and describe rocks. My rocks that I'm going to show you in a minute, I have all different colors. I have some pink rocks, yellow, blue, white, black, red, gray, lots of different colors of rocks. We can also sort and describe rocks by their texture. Here I have a very lumpy, bumpy rock, smooth rocks, and rough or kind of scratchy rocks. We can also, I didn't include a slide on this, but we can also describe rocks by what we call their luster, and that means how shiny they are. Some rocks have more luster, which means they're shinier. Other rocks have less luster, which means they're not as shiny. So the students in class, they're going to have a few minutes to observe my rocks, and then they're going to choose one rock to draw and color, and then describe its size, texture, color, and shape. If you are at home, there are several different activities you could do to learn about rocks. You could go on a little rock hunt around your neighborhood or your yard. Make sure you have a parent's permission and supervision to collect rocks. And then you could show me your rock collection. Maybe you already have a rock collection. You could practice sorting those rocks by size, texture, or color, or describing them to me. If you would like to make a video or take a picture of the rocks you have found, Here is my email address. You could also see what products you can find around your house or near your house that are made of rocks. Like we said, bricks, homes, buildings, streets, roads, sidewalks, parking lots, driveways, jewelry, even some of the foods like salt and milk contain minerals that come from rocks. So if you would like to participate in either of these, remember it's not required, but I would love to see if you do. So I'm going to show you here some of my rocks. I have all different kinds. This one is yellow. This is a mineral called sulfur. It's kind of very stinky. It smells like rotten eggs. I have this really cool light bluish one. This is called aquamarine. This is actually my birthstone. If your birthday's in March, this is also your birthstone. This one, this purple one is really cool. This is the birthstone of the month of February. This is called amethyst. Here I have a lava rock. This is cooled and hardened lava from a volcano. I have rose gold. I have lots of really cool rocks here. What else do I have? I don't know the names of all of these rocks. This one is really cool. It's very smooth. It's almost like glass. Ooh, this one's called pumice. This one, it's very lightweight. It's very rough and scratchy. This one is used to, like if you go get a pedicure, they rub this on your feet to kind of smooth it out. Lots of cool rocks. So the kids here in class are going to have a couple of minutes to kind of just explore with the rocks, touch them, feel them, describe them to a partner, their size, texture, color, and shape. And that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to pick a rock. I'm going to choose this one. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm going to describe it to you. It is, I would say, a medium-sized rock. It's not super tiny, not huge. Medium-sized rock. It is kind of a brownish red. I don't know if you can see the color very well. It's a brownish red color. It is very smooth, especially right here. This part's very, very smooth. And I like this rock because it's kind of like a triangle shape. Most of these rocks, it's hard to describe their shape because they're kind of lumpy and bumpy, and depends how you turn them, they are a different shape. But I like this one because it looks like a triangle. All right, so again, I would love to see what you do with rocks at home, whether it's a rock collection or sorting and describing rocks, or finding pictures of products made from rocks. I hope that you enjoyed learning about rocks and looking at rocks, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.